This video is completely related to the students which are always confusing what is buoyancy and what is buoyant force. So let us start. Whenever a body is completely submerged in the liquid, its horizontal force is going to be zero, and in this case the total force is equal to vertical force only. Let us see how. Suppose this is the body and it is totally immersed in the liquid, and its horizontal force is equal to 0 because horizontal force, as the horizontal force is 0, the total force is equal to the vertical force, and this is vertical force is nothing but the buoyant force, which is further modified as buoyant force. And let us start. So this buoyancy force is nothing but the upward force which is acted on the body when the body is immersed in the liquid. Suppose this is the body and it is immersed in the liquid, and there is an external upward force which is acted on the body, which try to bring the body back to its original position, and this vertical force is nothing but the buoyant force, and this buoyant force is acted on the center of the buoyancy or center of the displaced fluid, and the body when it is go into the water, it displaces some amount of liquid. This amount of liquid which is displaced is equal to the volume of the body, and this is known as the buoyancy. And if we are going to discuss about the magnitude of the buoyancy force is nothing but the weight of the displaced fluid, and its direction is always vertical upward, and it's coming from some no, the important scientist that is known as Archimedes principle. From Archimedes principle, this equation comes. So after that, we are going to some condition which is related to the buoyancy. There are three conditions. One, that is buoyancy force is greater than weight of the liquid, and second condition, buoyancy force is less than weight, and third, buoyancy force is equal to weight. So we're, so let us discuss about the condition one by one. So first condition, when the buoyancy force is equal to the buoyancy force is greater than the weight, this condition exert forcefully, and this condition cannot be possible. And after that, the second condition, that is buoyancy force is less than the weight. If this condition occurs, then the body will sink. And after that, if the third condition occurs, that is buoyancy force is equal to the weight, that is known as the equilibrium condition. It is known as the equilibrium condition, and in this case, the body will float. And we always require the the third the third condition. We always try to bring the third condition, because whenever we are going to deal about the liquid and its flotation, we always need an equilibrium condition. So that is the equilibrium condition when the buoyancy force is equal to the weight of the body or weight of the displaced fluid. And after that, whenever we are going to some equilibrium static, whenever we are going to discuss about some equilibrium, that is stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium, and neutral equilibrium. And here, if there is a body and it is the center of the buoyancy, if this is known as the buoyant force and it is the center of the buoyancy, and this is the center of the gravity, that is known as Cg, and here the weight is always acted on the downward, and if this condition occur, if B is above G, this is B and this is G. If B is above G, if B is above G, then it is known as stable equilibrium. And in this case, this condition is known as restoring couple. And after that, is G is below G is below G, G is below B, this is unstable equilibrium, and it is known as overturning couple. And if and if and if B and G coincide, then neutral equilibrium. And this is all about the buoyancy and flotation. So hope you understand better. And at the last of the video, so please subscribe and like my channel, and please comment and how do you feel this video. And at the last, I'm going to show you the notes